Hello, everybody. We welcome you to high school and beyond. We are so excited with our guests that we have today. We have the 2019 graduates, Nicole, Silva, and Marissa Vang with us to kind of share what's going on in their lives since they've graduated from Hickory High School and a very exciting program that we do offer for students here in our school. So, welcome, ladies. How are you today?
Good. How are you?
Hi, guys.
Hey.
We're good. We're good.
Nicole.
So, we're going to start out with a couple questions. If you can just kind of tell us what you're doing right now, as far as job and school.
Okay. Well, I go to CVCC at the moment, and I'm studying to get I'm going to get my science associates, and then I'm going to transfer. I'm not too sure yet where I'm going to transfer, but I was hoping to do OT. And right now I'm working at Abernathy Lawrence as a CNA.
So right now I'm attending CVCC, and I'm trying to get my RN through their program. Since it's very competitive, I plan to apply to different schools and see what school accepts me, and then I'll choose between which one's the best for me. And after that, I plan to get my BSN. And then right now, currently, I work at Abernathy Laurels as a CNA. I mean, it's a little tough, but, I have to pay my school some way.
Yep.
Totally understand that. So, ladies, kind of describe, some of our students may not know what a CNA is. Tell us what that stands for, and then tell us some of your duties that you do at Abernathy Laurels.
So CNA stands for Certified Nursing Assistant. So what we basically do is we pretty much take care of the residents or the people that are there that need us, and we pretty much clean them or we feed them, ambulation work if they need any help with it. So we just pretty much do the basic care that they need.
Okay.
For now.
Yeah, I agree. Sometimes we help them with like activities like just like coloring or like helping them go to the bathroom or, just assisting them with the small things that they can't do for themselves anymore.
Okay. All right. Well, we appreciate the work that you do.
So could you tell us a little bit about the courses you took in high school that helped prepare you for a career in healthcare?
Well, I know in high school I took biology. That is a big thing, a big course to take because that will help you in your college. Like they require that. And chemistry is a good course to take as well. Health science helped a lot. Health science 1, health science 2, with just knowing a little more about the career that you're going into if you are planning to do nursing or something in that field. It helps a lot. So I would recommend biochemistry, anatomy for sure.
Anatomy was a good one.
It's a good one. That's one of the courses I would recommend. Oh, and a CTE class, an internship helps a lot.
Oh yeah, internships.
Do them. Yes, that helps a lot. Seriously, because I took 2, I think. I'm pretty sure. With Miss Turner Sims right there, looking all pretty. I took Catawba Valley Medical Center, and oh my God, it was just amazing. Like you get so many like recommendations, and that like looks so good on your resume for college.
Yep.
And I would totally recommend every class we just said.
Yep.
Awesome. You guys know I definitely endorse CTE internships because I feel like that's where you get a good feel for what you want to do and if you don't want to do it. So that's good. Thank you, ladies.
Forgive me if I missed it in your list of classes that you just mentioned, but did you mention nursing fundamentals? And if so, how beneficial was that to you?
We did not mention it, but actually it's a very good course. Like that was like the cherry on top, like it taught us everything. Like you get more hands-on,
a lot of hands-on.
A lot. And you're more with the teacher, which helps even more. Like there's a less amount of students, so the teacher focuses a little more on you than anything. And it just helped. Like since we were planning on doing CNA, it helped us like know how to feed, know how to dress, know how to speak to someone in a caring, kind way.
Besides like learning just like how to care, we also were taught about like the healthcare in general, and we were taught about like Medicaid and like Medicare, and we were taught about lots of other things outside of hospital. So we get like an insight details on healthcare. So it can help you spread whether you want to do nursing or whether you want to do physical therapy or any other kind of fields in the healthcare. It helps out a lot as well.
Okay, so you guys didn't mention it, but you did get your CNA certification after taking this course. How well prepared? How did you feel going into taking that exam?
At the beginning, it was like I was so nervous. I was just like, gosh, how do I hold this pencil? You know, like I can't even. I was just so nervous. The exam was a little tough. You have to study a lot. Skill wise, it takes a lot of time.
Yeah, I was less nervous for the skills test than the written exams test. Just because I feel like because skills, you can repeat it over and over, and like it's like memory muscles, and so you just kind of memorize everything. But for the written exam, I was a lot more nervous for that one, just because you don't know what kind of questions they're gonna throw on there, and you might be caught off guard. And there was like 10 questions that didn't count, and so you don't know which questions they were, and so it was just you're not really there, and you're just like nervousness.
Okay.
But then afterwards, when you got your results, it was just like...
We were crying.
Yeah, we were crying. We were sitting in a circle in the middle.
It was 100% pass rate. Yeah. All 10 of us passed.
We're really sitting in a circle.
We were all happy, and the teacher was very proud of us because, we depend on her. Like, it's her license on the line when she takes us to facilities to do clinicals. And she was very proud to see that, she got a 100% pass rate. Yeah. And we were actually very glad to see that smile on her face. It was just something different.
That was a good day.
It was a good day.
I think it was really a proud moment for you guys, for the teacher, for the school system, just because we know that the impact that means for even the rest of your life and what you do after high school. So we're really excited about that. One of the questions, Nicole, comes up because of the shirt you have on. Tell us about your HOSA experience.
Well, HOSA, it's a club about like the health career, whatever. It really impacted me because it's a lot. It depends on what you're going for. There's like a lot of essay stuff and skill wise. It just depended on what you liked. If you wanted to, nursing things, you just went on to that section. There was like dentists, you went on to that section. It was just all about the like medical field in general. It looked really good on my resume. Yeah. Like colleges, they're impressed that because HOSA is a big club around.
Yeah.
What?
It's national.
It's national around the United States. So it looked really good because not a lot of people decide to do that stuff because it's competitive. Like there's a lot of like interaction and just things that you would need later in life that would help you. It helped me a lot. Yeah. And our vice president of HOSA is right here, so she can tell you a little more about it than me.
Well, it's just like about pretty much healthcare and a lot of competitions. In general, it's like varieties. It could be about, like Nicole said, it could be about nursing. It can be about CNA skills. It can be about dentists. And there's a lot of different competitions that you can do. And then, of course, you compete within the district. And then if you make it into the top 5 or top 10, then you can compete in state. And if you win state, you can compete to nationals. And then, like, you win medals and, like, your name's all everywhere. And, and then going nationals. I think there's nationals. I'm not too sure.
Yeah, there is nationals.
I'm not too sure if there's nationals. Yeah, there's nationals. But
you went to one.
Yeah, but I didn't compete. I didn't compete, but I just went. But it also helps with leadership skills, and of course, you can build friendships around the world. There's a lot of different people there. I think the one I went to, it was held in Florida, in Orlando. So we got to see a lot of different kids from different like states. I remember we were playing like in the pool with like a whole bunch of other kids from like other states, and like it was fun. You get to make new friends, and it's just building a lot of leadership skills, and it helps out a lot. So I would recommend joining HOSA.
Yes.
Although it's hard work and you gotta study a lot.
Ladies, you've had some great experience as far as the classes that you've been a part of, as far as being a part of HOSA and the internships, any work-based learning. But what was it that made you finally decide, this is what I really want to do? I really want to pursue a career in healthcare.
Well, for me, I'm a type of person who cannot sit still. I don't like sitting. So I was like, in my head, I don't want to sit in the office because my brother does CTE and he pretty much just works on computers and stuff. So I was like, I don't think I want to go in that field because it sounds kind of boring. So I was thinking, and healthcare came in my head, and because in healthcare you move around a lot, you help other people, and in general, I was like, well, I kind of want to help people. And my younger sister has autism, so I help out a lot with her. So I was like, well, I kind of like doing this. So I decided to go with the healthcare because I think that I could help others as well. So that's why I decided to join it.
Okay.
Now, I decided it was really hard. At first, I wanted to be a lawyer. I like arguing with people, but but then again, like the health career I feel like it calls my name. It just does. Like, it's just that weird vibe, that good feeling that you feel like, well, I'm Hispanic, and my family sometimes they don't speak a lot of English. So sometimes I like feel like that just motivated me even more. And my mom's diabetic. I have cancer in my family, so I've always been that type of person that, like, try to help the most I can. So maybe if I become someone important, like a doctor, a surgeon, I could help them, like it just would bring me a big smile on my face and warm my heart. But that wasn't the only thing. I did an internship my last year, my senior year of high school, and I was in the COU. It's a unit in the hospital, and I had this one patient that English was a big language barrier for her. Like, they didn't know how to speak it or know anything about it. So like, it just changed my life once I like stayed there and talked to her, and like, because I helped so much because she didn't know what to tell the doctors, what to tell the nurses. So I feel like if I do become a nurse or doctor, like, I would be bilingual, and that would help people even more than just a regular doctor, a regular nurse. I could speak 2 languages, 3 languages, and I could save people's lives,
Yeah.
So that has always been a big part of my choice.
Definitely good reasons, and I can hear the passion in both of you. And I definitely believe that both of you guys are on the right track and going into the right field. We need more people like you in those areas.
Absolutely. And in what you're doing now as CNAs, what are the most rewarding and least rewarding parts of your jobs?
I think the most rewarding part is just putting a smile on their faces. Like, right now, because of COVID, they don't go out, they don't talk to family, they don't speak to family as much. So just when we walk in there, like, they're full of joy just to see new faces, different, same people, or we just talk to them and just try to, like, brighten their day, because that's all they look forward to every day. Someone new, speak to someone. Because being locked up in a little room drives them nuts.
It does. It definitely does.
And just when we're in there, the most rewarding part is just putting a smile on their face.
Yep. And helping them out, whatever they need help, or if they need anything, then we'll just be there and help them, just helping.
Now, the least, let me tell you about that.
There's a lot.
I don't think you want us to go in depth there. It's just, the dirty part of being a CNA. That's the least.
Yeah, that's the least, I would say.
Because you have your good days and your bad days like everybody else does.
Right. So would you say that the good definitely outweighs the bad, even those moments of dirty cleanup?
It actually does. Like, you get there and you start off bad, but then when you see, oh, like, it's time to go, you're like all excited and, oh my God, I'm ready, you know, to leave. But then it does, you know, the good does outdo the bad.
Yeah.
Good. All right, ladies, because you're working, because you're in school, because you have family, how do you balance all of that?
Timing. Like, space your timing. Everything is all about timing. Make sure you can manage your time. Make sure that you're responsible. And that's pretty much how I do it. I just manage my time. And whenever it's time for school, I just do school. Whenever it's time to go to work. If you got any extra time, then just do what you want. Have some fun. Go out. We can't go out now, but but yeah.
I do good with a calendar, a planner. Like, I plan out my days. Like, if I have class in the morning, you know, I already have my times. And then I take a lunch in between because, you know, food gives you your energy. So you got to put that in. And I come home. I spend some time with my brothers, my mom. And then I go to work. And then, I mean, it's a routine, you know. Like, your timing, like she said, is a really good thing to have. But at first, I didn't like it because it is difficult. I was always the type of person not to be at home all the time, but I did spend a lot of time with my family. And then, you know, you get older, like, all you do is work, provide, you got bills, you have other priorities. It just changes your life when you start working, especially if you go to college. It's just
broken college.
Yes, you become broke. You become everything. But yeah, just timing is everything. Like, definitely should plan things out.
Good. All right. So this video will be seen by middle school, high school students, people outside in the community. But what advice would you give for middle school and high school students who are interested in pursuing a career in healthcare?
I would say be patient. Patience is key. Communication is key. Not everything is going to be handed to you. You're supposed to go for it. Like, not everything is coming your way. You're supposed to go to it. Make sure you choose the good influences. Don't go with the bad. I know in middle school and high school it's challenging, like, you know, because these people choose you as friends doesn't mean like they're always going to be there for you. I had tons of friends in high school. Guess how many I have right now? 2. Like, they all go away. They all take their different paths. They go to different colleges. They're not always going to be there. So go with your heart. If your heart tells you, hey, I want to do this, it's because maybe it's pulling you to the right track.
My advice would be to be experimental and be brave. Of course, whenever you're at an age where you're unsure of what you want to do in life, or like, do I want to start a career that would like make me want to do this forever in my life, or I like this job for the rest of my life? Of course, you're going to be swaying from left to right, because at first I didn't know what I want to do. Of course, I was like, maybe I want to become a doctor, and then I'd be like, no, maybe I want to become a dentist. No, but of course you're going to be swaying. So experiment. Make sure you try a lot of different things. See what you like try internships. Be brave. Don't be afraid of them, because if you're afraid, of course, you can't do it. You can't accomplish it. You just got to be brave. And like Nicole says, communication is the key. Always make sure to communicate with others and just be patient. Of course, if you're going to healthcare, lots of residents, you have to be patient. And of course, always be kind as well. So,
and by the way, before I interrupt, sorry. Definitely do the courses that we recommend, because it just helps a lot. Like, I took chemistry and bio, and I didn't have to take them in college anymore because I had already taken them in high school. So that's a plus right there. Definitely do that.
Well, good. You guys have given our students a lot of good tidbits, a lot of pearls of wisdom. Your energy and your compassion it just exudes all across the screen. And so I have enjoyed hearing from you guys today. Even though I know you personally, I do want to say that I'm very proud of you. I'm proud of you sharing and being vulnerable, sharing the truths about this, because so many times students see the imaginary world of what healthcare is through TV shows and things like that, but they also need to hear the real side. And so we appreciate you coming on today and sharing that with us. Mr. Cornwell, do you want to add anything as we close out?
Oh, I just want to say thank you for being here. It's an honor to be with some HPS alumni and hear how you're doing in the real world.
Thank you so much for your
Thank you.
time, and I hope this changes people's lives, because it changed mine for sure.
Yep, I hope it helps, and I hope y'all do good.
Thank you, ladies. Thank you very much.
Yeah.
Thank you.